Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's Nesoa here, back with another video, and today I'm bringing you my updated virtual world deck, post like calamities being banned, and just the deck I've been testing really. There's a few things that I want to be playing, like Dragoons. Obviously, if you have Dragoons, play Dragoons. I just didn't want to spend like 70-80 bucks on like something that's like not gonna be used other than this deck. Just because I haven't gone back to like real life Yu-Gi-Oh yet, so I didn't want to just pay that for something that I'm not going to be using properly. But if we do go back to real life Yu-Gi-Oh, then I might pick it up. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, so there's like obviously that if you have Dragoons, obviously play. I'll probably show you what I would take out if I was to play Dragoons. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think in the comments about this deck and how you feel this deck is this format. Like, do you think this has got like a good deck, a top contender deck, or do you think it's just not strong enough to keep up with like Dragon Link and Shadows and stuff like that? And then definitely let me know what you've been testing as well, if you've been playing like the Gothams build and stuff like that. But yeah, let's just get into the list. So obviously we're playing 15 virtual worlds. So we're playing 2 Nyan, 1 2 3 Lulu, 3 Lao Lao, 3 Gigi, and 3 Lily. This is like pretty much just standard stuff. I've seen people play like 3 Nyan, 1 2. I think it's a bit too much. And I think 2 is like good for making Zulkan plays. So it's definitely worth playing. But yeah. Just standard 15. I don't feel like that needs any explanation. And for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash Blossom, just generic cards. 3 Ghost Ogre. I think this one needs the most explaining. I explained it in my last deck profile, but I'll go over it again briefly. So basically I'm playing this because I want another level 3 normal summon. That's a tuner. So that I can start combo plays, and it's like the best one because it's a psychic, so you can just get it off 2/2. So I just wanted a hand trap that wasn't a complete brick going first. So that's why I picked this card. You can easily swap this out for stuff like Joel or Nib or something like that. But I just felt like Ghost Ogre was the most diverse going first and second. So yeah, and there's like a decent few things you can hit in the meta right now. So yeah. Then obviously 3 Gamma, 1 Driver. I feel like this is just standard in Virtual World. Just being able to just activate City and then activate Lulu from your hand, and know it's definitely going to resolve because you have Gamma in hand is just so strong. If your opponent wants to Ash it, then they do that. They're in risk. Most people will just play around the Gamma now. But you just play it just so they have the threat of it. And going second, being able to negate a monster and remove it off the board is just super strong. Then for the spells, 3 City, 3 Quinlong. This is just standard stuff. You want this so you don't have the normal summon. 3 Desires, because +1 is insane, 1 pot. I've seen like a lot of people play 3 Prosperity and then like 1 Desires or 2/2. It's just incorrect. You definitely play Desires. Desires is like 10 times better than this card. Just because it gets you a +1. Like, this digs you for like the card you want, but Desires, just getting the extra card for like discard fodder and stuff, it's just too strong. And this stops you from doing like draw plays like Charge Warrior and Coral and Croc as well. And this is also the reason why I've cut Baguska from the extra deck, because if you use this you can't use Baguska. So yeah, it's good, but it's not amazing. I wouldn't play 3. I prefer Desires over. And then 1 Call by 1 E-Tally. These are like the power winners. This is kind of alright. I just wanted a pet card going first. This could easily be like a Happy Fairy Duster if you really want to play that. But yeah, it's just a nice card to just have to just negate stuff. And even if they don't hand trap you, like just being able to banish something from the grave to negate it is so good. Going second against dragons as well. If they just seals pass, you can just call by the seals when they tribute it. And if they had like a tied in set, they won't be able to use it because they won't have a dragon on board. So it's really good. And then for the traps, 2 Chooch and 1 Shangwu. I've seen a few people play 3 Chooch. It's just incorrect, in my opinion. I've always played 2 Chooch even when we didn't have Shangwu. And then when we got Shangwu, I still played 2 Chooch because you want one for the grave and one for the field. That's about it. You don't want to draw multiples of this. You don't even want to draw it at all. Despite what people say, it is a brick. Like, yeah, you can discard it and yeah, you can say, but you're assuming you open combo with that as well. So drawing like 2 of these plus a hand trap just means like 3 cards in your hand is just bricks. So it's just not good enough. Like, yeah, sometimes they will negate Lulu and you won't be able to set up the trap, but oh well, they have to have a specific card to stop your specific play, and I hope you don't have Gamma and stuff. So it's just not worth playing the extra brick. Oh yeah, it's a 40 card main as well, by the way. Obviously, you just want to see like your good cards, your names, and everything. You just want the deck to be as consistent as possible. So yeah. Then for the synchros, the 9s, we go 1 Shen, 1 Vermilly, 1 Croc, and 1 Castle. Just standard stuff. Castle's still good for being able to like make Vermilly pop something, get rid of it, and then go Cloud, bring it back, pop another thing. Like it's just pretty good. And I'm still playing like Enter Blafnia, so just being able to like hit a card out your opponent's hand or banish a card from their field, non-targeting, is really good against like Dragoons and stuff. So yeah. And then for the 6s, 1 Juju, I think is how you say, Coral Dragon, and Charge Warrior. These 2 just draw you cards, and one's a tuner, one's a non-tuner. I like Coral more now because I'm playing Zolkin. Didn't like it before, but it's pretty good. And you can also use Coral with Mud Dragon as well, because no, not with this build, but with the Dragoons build, because it just needs a Dragon effect monster, I'm pretty sure. So you can use like Mud Dragon plus Coral into Dragoons, and then you get a draw, and you have Dragoons on board. This is cool 11 plays. Obviously I'm not playing Dragoons, but if you were, like, that's a play you could be making. And then for the other synchros, there's another 6, sorry. Muddy Mud Dragon, obviously, for the fusion play. And then 1 Zolkin, 1 Crystal Wing for the combo. So you basically end like Crystal Wing Kaliga or Crystal Wing Dragoons. Even if you do have Dragoons, I'd still recommend playing Kaliga as well, because it's just better against Dragon Link. Because they can usually play through like 3 disruptions like it's nothing. So yeah, definitely play the Kaliga. I'd probably cut like a Utopia for the Dragoons. But yeah, let's go into the XYZs. Zeus, Blafnia, Fan, and Utopia. This is just really good in tandem with Stardust Charge Warrior. Because if they have 4 monsters on field and you make them all 0, this can attack them all once. No, that's game. It's literally an OTK. So yeah, it's just really good for getting like Dragoons out of the way and stuff like that. And then Fan, just really underrated card. You know, like in terms of like the virtual world monsters, it's probably like the most underrated card. Like I've seen a lot of people just not play this, but it's just so strong. Being able to banish a card from their field and their grave, and like just do plays with that is insane. And if they pop this, then you get 2 summons from the deck. Like it's really strong, and a lot of people underestimate it, but I think it's a really good kit. So yeah, that's it for the deck. I think personally, I think the deck's like really good. I think people are just really underestimating the deck for what it is. Just like a toolboxy deck that can like play through many interrupts if you open up the right hands and stuff like that. I think a lot of people are underestimating just how good like Shen and Chuchi are. Even though we don't have VFD anymore, like the deck's still like really good. Like if you go back and watch my tournament reports from my like locals and stuff, I would go to locals and purposefully not summon VFD just to see how good the deck was without VFD, and I was still like 2-0 people. Just because the deck's just really good, and if you pilot it correctly, you just maintain advantage and stop your opponent from doing stuff. And like getting 3 level 9 synchros on board is game. Like they all have massive attacks. So yeah, it's just something to think about. Like don't just write this deck off just because there's no VFD anymore. And there's new like synchro support in I'm not sure what the next set is. It's not Lightning Overdrive, it's the one after. Majesties. Dawn of the Majesties, I think it is. There's like a level 9 synchro that like can shuffle your opponent's board into their deck, which is insane. I think that's going to be so good in this deck. Like, having ended on like Shen plus that, is pretty much just going to stop like every combo deck like in the game. It's just non-targeting, shuffle back everything. So good. And then there's also the like new rank 6 second special summon someone back from the grave. So there'll probably be a few combos with that as well. So definitely looking forward to that, just being able to play this deck with a bit more power. But I think even now it's still like really good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.